Hello. Okay, so everybody grab a shovel. It won't be that much work. If everybody does their part, it won't be that work. That won't be that much work. It won't be that much if everybody works together. If everybody works together, it won't be that much work. I was just watching the I was watching that video I posted. I don't know if people do that. Like, maybe you post content and you're like always watching because you're like worried that it looks stupid, or you say something wrong, or you have to redo it, or whatever. Don't judge yourself too harshly, is what I'm hearing. But everybody does their part. Okay, so I literally am shuffling. Everybody. This is the only card that was turned over. Trusting in spirit, God, universe, whatever you want to call it. Okay, whatever you want to call it. The sun is here. Okay. Don't neglect yourself. Don't neglect your emotional health. And there's another one that's turned over, is the Ace of Swords. And your happiness, the Four of Wands is sticking out. The Ace of Swords was moving on, draining. You're not learning that lesson, perhaps. Maybe you're not realizing that you need to be practicing self-care. But everybody serves a purpose. Everybody grab a shovel. It won't be that much work. If everybody, like, some people are nurses. They're helping people that are sick in the hospital. They're helping people that cannot move around. They're helping people that don't feel good. That's their purpose. You're a teacher. You're helping little kids that don't know any better, and you're there to lead them. Trust your inner knowing. Trust that you're doing something to help other people, and there's a reason that you're doing that, because maybe they need you to help them get to the next part of their process. Everybody grab a shovel. Everybody grab a shovel. Let me make sure this is recording. Just want to make sure it's recording, because sometimes, and then I go to the end and that's gone. Just keep checking. I think about double recording. I'm seeing, do you remember, I don't know how old you are, but in the old days I'm being reminded of this when we would double tape, we would record things. Like, I'm seeing the pressing down of the play button and the record button at the same time. We have to work together. Like, in order to be in sync, we have to work together. You know how they had the double cassettes? Double cassette. There was like a player and there was a cassette. There was two cassettes. But we would have to press the record button and the play button at the same exact time in order to record what it is that was playing. Like, to record the radio. Remember how we would record the radio? We would get free music, like in the old days, before AI, before CDs. No, like around CD time, cassette times. But way before, like, the internet. Your passions, you're a competitor to keep going. Maybe you might be feeling like you're getting slowed down because there's a lot of choices, a lot of options, a lot of paths, a lot of, like, if this path will take me here, that path will take me here, you're getting distracted. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Five of Swords. Maybe you're sabotaging yourself and you're slowing yourself down. And you keep going. There's another Knight. Page of Wands reverse. You get distracted by all these different things. He gets distracted by shiny things. Like, you'll start 10 things and you won't finish anything. So stop sabotaging yourself and slowing yourself down and keep going. Keep going. Talk about, maybe you need therapy. The Knight of Cups. Maybe you want to tell somebody something. And you're sabotaging yourself by not doing it, and that's the Sun, that's the clarity. But maybe there's a job that you want that you're not Might not be financially what it is that you want. Clarify this. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please clarify this. Wholeness. There's this girl on here that used to read, and she would always say wholeness, and I don't know why. She always had Egyptian stuff in the background. So maybe you're from Egypt, or you need to remember your past lives, your past where you've been, remember your past. And you're numbing and self-medicating your addictions, irrational behavior, sneaky link, hidden lovers, low-key situation, side piece. Maybe you are sabotaging yourself by staying with somebody that is your rival, your karmic. Your karmic, because if you have 2 knights and one of them is reversed, where's the other one? Okay. It could be you also, okay? So I seen the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups, that could be a rival. If there's two of them, one of them is reversed. So it could be a rival, which for me would be your karmic. That would be further clarification. You're with a karmic, you're with somebody that's financially slowing you down or financially sabotaging you. That is sabotage. Self-sabotage, and it could be somebody else trying to sabotage you. And it could be this man here. It could be a man, a greedy man, materialistic man. And you need to ground your emotions and escape that situation or those thoughts so that you could be free. Because it's causing you a lot of stress. And you need to be whole. You need to laugh. You need to be whole. Wholeness, overjoyed, smiling. Numbness. You are numbing your happiness because of this person or the situation that you are avoiding leaving. Anything else? It's your karmic. It's your karmic. And that's what it feels like. And the pregnancy, knocked up, is in reverse. And a warning sign, red flag. You're rebelling. Maybe you're rebelling against something or someone. A lesson, a relationship, a third party, a lesson. You're sabotaging your happiness for this person or this situation. It could be a job, it could be a person, it could be an attachment, an addiction. Take it as it resonates. Everybody grab a shovel. You can't get to your next evolution until you heal this. You can't keep going on your journey until you heal this. Or control it. If they are not for you, you have to leave them. Everybody grab a shovel. It won't be that much work. And teachers, policemen, nurses, doctors, they all do their part. People in government that work at social services, people that's what I was being drawn to, that thing with the Republicans. Work for your benefits. It's sabotage because they feel guilty for what it is that they are doing right now by taking benefits away from, by stealing, by doing what he's doing in the stock market and what he's doing with his businesses and trying to make money off of his position, him and his whole family. But at the same time, he's trying to help some people, but only his friends. And if you don't realize what he's doing, and you are only on one side of it, you're not seeing the benefits in all of this, because it's not a Republican or a Democrat issue, it's a human issue. Being that way and allowing it, you're being, what is that? You're being an accomplice. You're being an accomplice. So, stop sabotaging. Everybody grab a shovel and do your part. Stop repeating those patterns.